Huwag mong tawaging career ang pagiging robot na tagasunod ng utos. Kasi ang mga tagasunod, sila ang unang pinapalitan ng AI. Real talk. Kung hinihintay mo lang na sabihan ka ni client mo na gawin mo to, bago ka gumalaw, well, you are 100% replaceable. So high-level CEOs don't need another helper. What they need is a second brain. So I am giving you the emergency wake-up call on the difference between a regular VA and an executive virtual assistant. So stop acting like a servant and start acting like a partner. So it's either you learn to manage their life and you stay as a line item that can be deleted anytime. So, choice mo yan. Hi, I am Nini and welcome to Remote Philippines Job. And today, i-breakdown natin kung ano nga ba ang virtual executive assistant. Ano ang ginagawa nila? At ano ang difference nila sa regular VA? At para kung alam mo rin kung ano nga ba ang path na bagay sa'yo. So, let's begin. So, ano nga ba ang virtual executive assistant? Ang virtual executive assistant is an assistant hired by a high-level manager, just like an executive, director, founder, or even a business owner. So mostly of their clients are C-level executives, just like the CEO, COO, CMO, and other top decision makers. And here's the big thing. A virtual executive assistant doesn't just help with business tools. We also handle personal tasks because executives don't separate life and business. So their day is one big moving system. So as an executive assistant, you became the person who helps their life running. Just like the meetings, priorities, travels, reminders, scheduling, coordination, and even their random urgent requests. So, parang ikaw yung operations manager of their life virtually. Now, what a virtual executive assistant actually does. So here's what a executive assistant works looks like in real life. So they do inbox plus calendar management. So not just typical organizing and protecting priorities. Also planning and coordination, just like the meetings, the deadlines, and even the logistics. Also research on demand, just like the people, the companies, the locations, and even schedules. And lastly, travel booking plus itineraries. So they do plan the business trips and even personal trips. Also, they have the personal admins, so they do the appointments, the gifts, the reservations, and the errands. And lastly, they do also the follow-ups plus the nudges. So you make sure things actually move. So, yeah. Virtual executive assistants are often called the jack and Jill of all trades because you do everything you can do virtually to support the executives. Now here's the simple difference between the virtual executive assistant and a regular virtual assistant. So let's make it crystal clear. For a virtual assistant, usually you are niche-based. So example, Amazon VA, Shopify VA, and real estate VA. Also, you are task-based. You often wait for a task. You do this today, post this, and update this. And you also handle multiple clients. So because the tasks are more defined, you can manage time across several accounts. On the other hand, a virtual executive assistant has no specific niche required. So you can work across industries because your focus is the executive, not the platform. Also, you are proactive, not reactive. So this is a biggest difference. You don't wait for instructions, you anticipate. For example, you see a trip on the calendar. So you send hotel plus flight options before they ask. Also, you see an investor meeting. So you provide a quick bio plus company background ahead of time. Also, you notice a schedule overload. So you propose a better calendar layout. And at the same time, usually, an executive virtual assistant usually use one client focus. So because you support someone's full professional plus personal life hobby, executives can message anytime with urgent requests. So as an executive virtual assistant, they usually dedicate most of their time bandwidth to one main client for speed and reliability. Moreover, you are considered becoming a virtual executive assistant if you are organized, calm under pressure, strong communicator, proactive thinker, and someone who likes planning plus problem solving. So, virtual executive assistant work might be a perfect path for you because the real value of a virtual executive assistant is not doing tasks. It is reducing chaos and protecting the executive's time. So, that's it for today. So those are the key difference between a virtual executive assistant and a regular virtual assistant. Lalo na kung beginner ka pa lang and you're figuring out your path. So if you apply everything you learned today, mas mapapansin ka, mas professional ka, at mas mataas ang chance mo na ma-hire. So if you're looking for a real and legit clients, well, good news. We are always hiring here at Remote Philippines Job. And the first thing that you should do is to fill out the application form in the link description below. Second, we will reply within 24 hours or less. And third, you can also earn extra through our referral program. So, hindi mo kailangan ng experience para magsimula. What you need is an effort, a skill, and a right mindset. So, good luck, and I hope to see you in our next video. Always remember, keep learning, keep growing, and work smart, not just hard.